F24. Feel I got into a relationship, M20, too quickly and can't stop feeling anxious. I'm so sorry this a lot, and my first time posting on a big sub like this, so I'm so sorry if I broke a rule, but I haven't shaken this anxious feeling in my stomach, and it's currently 3 a.m., and I have to just write it all down and need some insight. This guy, M20, and I, F24, just started dating like 6 days ago. We've worked together for about a year but never really hung out outside of it, and only in the past few months have we been gaming online together, mostly big groups, and only in the last month someone-on-one online game nights before the dating. I knew I just enjoyed talking to him and hanging out, but the moment I made that indication that I might like him, my exact words were, "Sometimes I'm like, aw him." To some other coworkers, they really made it seem like I should go for it, and later, separately expressed to him he had a chance. I was okay with this, but now in hindsight, I really should have put my foot down and taken the approach myself and given myself a lot more time to consider my own feelings. At the time, I thought maybe I need to push myself outside my comfort zone and go for it. My workplace has a lot of couples, so I thought, why not? So we started texting and talking on Discord and on the phone 2 weeks ago. Then we started going on walks, which I kind of considered dates, but we never called them anything verbally. They weren't anything too romantic, but I am considered to be very empathetic, and I lend an ear and support a lot when I think and feel people need it. I will say this has put me in a lot of situations where guys ask me out because I seem to care a lot and have people-pleasing tendencies, but I normally immediately go to shut them down. This time, I didn't get that immediate feeling, but also, he was going through a rough patch with his mental health, and I wanted to help and be there because he is first and foremost my friend. I also was still getting the anxious feeling, but assumed maybe they're butterflies because I had never felt them before. The day we started dating, it seemed nice, but I definitely felt we kind of just decided it without a lot of thought into how we both felt. I spoke first and tried to get all my feelings out about how I had never dated before, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't leading him on and he's nice and great, and that about just wanted to skip the anxious beginning part and get to the comfortable and easy part, and he didn't say much about his own feelings or what he wanted. He just hugged me and said this, "Well, this can be the comfortable part." And when I asked if we were dating, he said, "Yeah, we can be dating," without a lot of elaborating. It was nice at first. I still had that anxious feeling, but I kept thinking it was butterflies. I even asked a girl in my same age dating a boy his age how she felt, and I was reaffirmed it's okay to be anxious. He said a lot more through text message about how he misses me on days he doesn't see me or talk me, but I don't feel that absence or need for him at all. I'm not longing or anything. I am someone who has always valued my ability to remain free and have zero obligation or expectation beyond a friendship. Since dating, he's eaten at my house with my mother and brother, and we've watched some movies and shows cuddling together. I haven't voiced any discomfort because I'm not uncomfortable being held, but I also do this with my friends, who are mostly a fab, but he is definitely not someone who has had those experiences or those kinds of friendships. I think I'm just realizing I see him as a friend who I want to just continue becoming good friends with. I do not have a spark with him or want to see him or even looking forward to his texts. It's like I just reflect what is given to me a lot, and when I'm not given some time away from him, I'm realizing this isn't what I want. It crushes me because I know he likes me so much and he is so nice and reliable, but I can't make these feelings appear or force them, and now this anxiety hasn't left me for 4 days. I literally can't stop thinking about how much I don't want to be dating someone, or how I think we decided to date too quickly. Like my thoughts are constantly circling it. I already have mild anxiety and take Zoloft for it. It doesn't help, but my brother spilled my business to our big friend group way too quickly. I wanted to wait before telling too many people. So now I feel very self-conscious about this situation and what I decide. My brother apologized, but it makes me feel like I'm stuck with an appearance now. I've talked to one of my best friend who told me to just get out of my head and maybe reevaluate in a month and enjoy the process. And then I have asked my mother, who I am super close with, and she said I should probably say something within the week and she could see this coming as a possibility, and that what I feel isn't how someone who has a real crush/romantic feeling should feel. But tonight I can't sleep. I try being on social media or reading or doing anything, even daydreaming other shit, and I can't stop going back to how I shouldn't have said agreed to this relationship. I'm just unsure how I should handle this. If a phone call or in person would be easier for both of us. If I need to do this sooner rather than later. I want the anxiety to leave me, and I know I need to talk to him, but what would I say? Am I stupid for giving up after 6 days? Also sorry for any grammar mistakes. I'm on my phone, and it's 3 a.m. Sad face. TLDR. I got into a relationship 6 days ago with a guy, and I have since only been feeling constant anxiety and regret for saying yes as quickly as I did. Should I break things off now or wait and see if this feeling goes away?